He carried me away in the spirit to a great and high mountain, and showed me that great city, the holy Jerusalem, descending out of heaven from God, having the glory of God. And her light was like unto a stone, most precious, even like a jasper stone, clear as crystal. It had a wall great and high, and had 12 gates, and at the gates 12 angels, and names written thereon, which are the names of the 12 tribes of the children of Israel. On the east 3 gates, on the north 3 gates, on the south 3 gates, and on the west 3 gates. And the wall of the city had 12 foundations, and in them the names of the 12 apostles of the Lamb. And he that talked with me had a golden reed to measure the city, and the gates thereof, and the wall thereof. And the city lieth foursquare, and the length is as large as the breadth. And he measured the city with the reed, 12,000 furlongs. The length and the breadth and the height of it are equal. And he measured the wall thereof, 144 cubits, according to the measure of a man, that is, of the angel. And the building of the wall of it was of jasper, and the city was pure gold like unto clear glass. And the foundations of the wall of the city were garnished with all manner of precious stones. The first foundation was jasper, the second sapphire, the third chalcedony, the fourth an emerald, the fifth sardonyx, the sixth sardius, the seventh chrysolite, the eighth beryl, the ninth a topaz, the 10th a chrysoprasus, the 11th a jacinth, the 12th an amethyst. And the 12 gates were 12 pearls. Every several gate was of 1 pearl. And the street of the city was pure gold, as it were transparent glass. And I saw no temple therein, for the Lord God Almighty, the Lamb, are the temple of it. And the city had no need of the sun, neither of the moon to shine in it. But the glory of God did lighten it, and the Lamb is the light thereof. And the nations of them which are saved shall walk in the light of it. And the kings of the earth do bring their glory and honor into it. And the gates of it shall not be shut at all by day, but there shall be no night there. And they shall bring the glory and honor of the nations into it. And there shall in no wise enter into it anything that defileth, neither whatsoever worketh abomination, or maketh a lie, but they which are written in the Lamb's book of life.
All right, shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushua, Bahashem, Rakakwadash. Double honors unto the apostles and the elders of GMS, who rule well, teach well, being great example to his younger brothers, and peace and blessings, salutations to the hopeful lake out there pushing his word and truth and in sincerity across the 4 winds in the name of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushua, pushing to get up out of here. Shalom to the hopeful lake, the believers, the listeners, whom have came back to the obedience of the scriptures through faith in Yahweh Bashim Al-Shai. Now, what I want to get into today, all right, dealing with this article I seen. I don't know if you brothers and sisters have seen it, with this Jake, I think his last name George, Brian George. And he has, a lot of kids by multiple women, and just from what I was looking at, Jake, is a working man that, probably a driver, operator, owner, operator of an 18-wheeler. And, he probably make a lot of money. And, it seems as if he's taking care of his kids. Okay. But what you have is a backlash, especially from Eve. Eve pissed, all right, about this Jake that has multiple kids with multiple women. And it's pretty much an uproar. Okay. And this just show how far we are, from how it's supposed to be. Now, we don't encourage, brothers to go, on a spree of just having, children, in this time, because of the times we're in, and then the headaches, you have to deal with, multiple women in this setup. Okay. But now, what Jake doing, this guy Brian George, is not off. That's what we're supposed to do as men. That's really what Yahweh Shem Shah intended for us as men, okay, to be fruitful and multiply. And we're gonna get into these things, man. Okay, how it was, how we dealt, when we had our sovereignty, okay, and how we're gonna deal in the kingdom, you know. But you see, this society is set up to where, especially the Israelite man is so restricted and so suppressed, and you know. But let's start off here in Isaiah 29 and 16. It says, "Surely your turn of things upside down shall be esteemed as the potter's clay. For shall the work say of him that made it, he made me not? Or shall the thing framed say of him that framed it, he have no understanding?" And the philosophies that run this society are philosophies that are anti-Messiah. They go directly against the scriptures. Okay, Edom has turned everything completely upside down. Because you go into the Bible is based off of patriarch. Okay? We talk about the promise is based on the patriarch, the legacy of our forefathers. Okay? Going back to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Our inheritance that we have is based on the patriarchy. Okay, but Edom has uplifted the matriarchy so much in this society that the patriarchy is looked down upon. Okay, but this is what we're coming back to, a patriarchy, man. All right, going through the legacy of the fathers, So let's go from here. Let's get this in Isaiah. Now let's get Isaiah 24. Okay, Isaiah 24 and 4, it said, "The earth mourneth and fadeth away, the world languish and fadeth away, the haughty people of the earth do languish, the earth also is defiled under the inhabitants thereof, because they have transgressed the laws, changed the ordinance, broken the everlasting covenant." Okay, and the reason the earth and the people are in the condition they're in is because the law of Yahweh Shema Shai is not established in the earth. Okay, their righteous way. And this is why we see, all these different opinions. Everybody got opinions, all these gray areas, people moving with no purpose. All right. No one, this is a society that just a free fall, man. Okay. No, the masses, no one's moving with intention. People are just here to be entertained and die. That's what Esau has turned life into, man. For you to chase the bag, entertain yourself, and die. There's no mindset toward legacy in this society, man. Okay, but the elites, they're all about their legacy. Okay, what they push this philosophy to the masses. Okay, that it's all about this one lifetime, doing as much as you can and getting as much benefits as you can in this one lifetime and enjoying yourself in this one lifetime, man. No mindset towards legacy, man. All right, and that's backwards. Okay, and especially our people have been duped into doing the exact opposite of nation building, which is nation destroying. That's why they're known as what? Degenerates, man. Okay, we're supposed to have a culture that regenerates itself, but our people have a culture that degenerates, man. A deaf culture. Okay, now let's go here. I want to get the. Also, I don't know if you brothers and sisters have seen this with this guy, and like I say, I'm not condoning, at this time frame, for brothers to just go berserk, all right, and have a lot of kids. Okay, I'm just speaking from a perspective of what this Jake is doing. All right, what this Jake has done. Okay, that's how our forefathers got down, man. Even if you go back hundreds of years, man, we was having more. There was bigger families. Back during the time of post slavery, sharecropping days. Okay? Yeah, you know, our aunties and grandmother had a lot of brothers and sisters, man. Okay? But the main problem about this is he has multiple women, and it's an uproar, man. So you see this Jake here, you see this picture. You know, this is him and 22 of his children, but I think he has 30, 33, 34 and all. Okay? Now, it says Demond George, a truck driver, posted on Facebook a photo of him posing with over 20 children he admitted were biologically, all right, and the photo soon went viral. He thanked the mother of his children for organizing the gathering, okay, and he says on the shirt it said the legend, the legacy will live forever, okay. You know, like I said, this ain't, you know, perfect situation. And like this ain't nothing that we're promoting now. But hey, why can't Jake just do his thing, man? Why okay. Why he can't just be left alone? You know? Like all these hot girl summers that Eve boasts in, and you know, all these different men. Okay? But then Jake has all these kids and he's providing for them. You know, from what I'm seeing, he's providing for them. Okay? Jake can't be left alone. Jake is called irresponsible. Okay? Because he has a mindset towards legacy. Now, it says, I want to thank my kids' mothers for helping me make this day possible. With 9 missing, it still turned out good. I'm truly blessed. It says, but what seemed to shock many people even more is his other admission that he had 9 other children who were not around when the photo was taken. Some viewers commented that many of the children seemed to be age mates, leading them to the point to point out that their mothers must have been pregnant at the same time. 33 children. This is so irresponsible and nasty, tweeted an infuriated woman. What the hell does that got to do with you? Why are you infuriated? Okay, by a situation that has nothing to do with you. Okay, but I bet you this same woman is not infuriated about abortion. Okay, I bet she's not infuriated by black culture and the music. Okay, she's not infuriated by the Queen of Heaven worship that's pushed in this society. She's not infuriated by the alphabet people, but she's infuriated about Jake having multiple kids with multiple women. This is what's infuriating, man. This is a backwards ass society. Okay? And it says many social media users also criticize the photo, causing George to post a hot response, not by typing, but by going live on social media. Okay? So, you know, he responded, which Jake go off, you know. I let a little bit of it play. And I say, you know, it's just a typical Jake. But at the end of the day, this is this man's business. You know, and he made some points like, look, if y'all not helping me take care of me, y'all, and I ain't asking y'all for nothing, okay, you ain't got no opinion. Okay, here it is. Eve will have all these kids and be getting all this assistance. I have a GoFundMe. You know, Eve will be about to get put out. Like you had Dr. Dre, daughter's supposed to be, you know, homeless and living in a car with her kids. But she's a hero. But you got Jake out here taking care of all 30 of his kids. Because you see, most of them here. Okay? You see most of them here in the picture. All right, you see all these little beautiful babies, man. You see, he got a lot of girls, you know, and that's beautiful, man. Okay, now I said this ain't. I gotta keep throwing that disclaimer. This ain't the green light, you know, for brothers, you know, you know, start going crazy. All right, well, just showing you that this society hates this, man. They hate this, man. Any type of image where Jake is in some type of power, authority, they hate that, man. Okay? Now, let's get this precept from the brother. We're going to get some more precept. This is the brother, Naquam Yahala Guy, Ecclesiastes 25:7. And it says, there be 9 things which I have judged in my heart to be happy, and the 10th I will utter with my tongue. A man that have joy of his children, and he that liveth to see the fall of his enemy, man. Okay, and we're about to see the fall of our enemy, man. Yeah, brother. They don't want to see Jake with no type of victory. And I'm gonna play a video of one of the responses. All right. I'm gonna play a video of one of the responses in from Eve, man. Yeah, if they're if he don't repent, if he don't repent in the time too, yeah, it's gonna be hard. But if he repent, it's gonna be a light thing to feed them kids, man. If he repent, like I said, I don't know a lot about the guy, but I'm just touching from the perspective of how this society hates to see Jake in any form of power. Well, hey, if he repents before his time, it's gonna be a light thing for the Most High to feed them kids, man. But we'll see. All right. But the point is, they hate to see any type of victory from Jake, man. Okay, they love to see Jake living check to check, or child support taking 40% of his check, and he barely got enough to live by. He stayed with his mama. See, they love that narrative, man. Okay, but they hate this narrative. I'm gonna let it play, man. It should be back. Y'all let me know if y'all can hear it. Wait, hold on. I'm put the article back up. But I'm gonna let y'all hear Jake respond. To so they were calling Jake irresponsible and all these different things. With you got some trash niggas out here that just be having babies and don't do nothing for them. We not denying it. I'm just speaking on this situation. It's like, damn, let Jake, Jake like he got himself together, man. But I'm gonna let y'all hear his response. We're gonna go into some more precepts, man, and then we're gonna deal with, all right, old Eve, okay, the hater.
First off, I'm gonna start by saying this right here. I ain't embarrassed about a goddamn thing, especially not my kids. So when anybody feel like that I'm embarrassed about my kids, fuck you. And like they said, I'm gonna tell you like this here. If you bitches ain't got no more money than me, I don't want to hear a motherfucking thing. You hear me? If you embarrassed, you got anything to say.
All right, what we should be back, man. Dang, how your boy do? They don't even want to hear Jake talk. Okay, con. Yep. But y'all get the gist of it. I know y'all heard a little bit of it. But what I do, let me go ahead and copy this link. If y'all want to see, all the videos, that's associated with, this little incident. Let me go ahead and post. Let me go ahead and post it. Let me go ahead and post it. Let me So how's it sounding now? Those sounds going in. This is crazy. I usually don't have no problem at the house. I'm connected to the Wi-Fi. Y'all let me know if it's clear, man. God damn. Can't even make the point. Okay. How much y'all video? Did y'all hear any of that video before it went out? Dealing with what Jake was talking about. I didn't know it cut out in the middle. But I try to try to play it one more time. Try to play it one more time, then I get into some more precept.
I ain't embarrassed about a goddamn thing, especially not my kids. So when anybody feel like that I'm embarrassed about my kids, fuck you. And like they said, I'ma tell you like this here. If you bitches ain't got no more money than me, I don't want to hear a motherfucking thing. You hear me? If you embarrassed, you got anything to say. If you taking care of these 30 kids, if you taking care of me, then you can contribute to what you got to say. But in the end, I don't give a fuck. None of you niggas out there bumping, none of you hoes out there talking, ain't got more money than me. So what you got to say is irrelevant to me. I don't give a fuck. But when it comes to my kids, I'm a ride. You hear me? And for the baby mamas that's embarrassed, I'm sorry that you feel that way. But these my kids, and I don't give a fuck. So if you feel some type of way, that's on you. You take that up with you and God, because I don't give a fuck. And ain't a nigga or bitch got anything to say about me or my kids or my motherfucking mama. You know where I'm at? I'm at 706 right now. I'm in Monroe, Louisiana. I'm finna head back to Texas. I'm getting that motherfucking money, what you hoe ass niggas should be doing. Because for mine, bitch, I'm gonna go. I don't ask you niggas for a motherfucking thing when it comes to my 30. I still live the life I want to live. You bitch ass niggas out here walking and got J's on your feet. You live with your mama, you live with your bitch. I own my shit with 30. This my shit. My houses, my cars. I own my shit with 30, motherfucker. You get like me. Then you can say something about mine. But until the end, nigga, fuck y'all. I don't even do this whole ass shit, but it's too many of you motherfuckers for me to address every last one of y'all. So I'm gonna put it like this here. You don't take care of Nan George child, keep your motherfucking mind closed when it comes to Brian kids. Cause all of them gonna get taken care of, motherfucker. As long as I got breath in my motherfucking body, I'm gonna take care of mine. And I don't give a fuck how nobody else feel about it. You won't take care of me. You won't take care of my kids. You won't do a motherfucking thing. So what you got to say is irrelevant. You ain't got no motherfucking money. Then sit the fuck down.
So Jake spaz out, you know. Which, hey, at the end of the day, if he ain't asking you for nothing, what his situation, you know, got to do with you, you know? And at the end of the day, it's in Jake nature, you know, that's in our nature to be like that, you know? We just understand, like, being on the grid, it's the grid caused so many restrictions for, you know, a family that the resources are so limited. So it wouldn't be wise, you know, to have all those children. Now, like I say, he got something figured out, you know. Hey, like he in a good case, okay? And that's his situation, okay? Every man has to, you know, judge their own situation for themselves and move accordingly, okay? But they're making it seem as if he's just the worst thing going, okay? Showing you how backward this society is. But let's go, okay, to the scriptures now. Immediately after the flood, when Noah got out the boat, what was the first thing that was told to him? This is Genesis 9:1. And it says, and the Most High blessed Noah and his sons and said unto them, be fruitful and multiply and replenish the earth. Okay? That was the first thing told to him, man. All right, jump to verse 7. It says, and you be ye fruitful and multiply, bring forth abundantly in the earth and multiply therein. Okay? This was a commandment. Because the earth was made for huge families, man. It's just the way this society and this system is set up. It's set up on death. Remember, this is a society that's based on population control. Okay? You have birth control. You have abortion. Condoms. Okay? All these things is set up for population control. You see? But Yahweh Shema Shai didn't put us on earth to be have a controlled population. No, be fruitful and multiply, because the earth gives forth abundance when it's ran properly. There's plenty of land that you know, and we're gonna get into it in the prophecies, man. Okay, now let's go from there. What was told to our forefather? All right, this is Genesis 17:1. It says, and when Abram was 90 years old and 9, the Lord appeared to him and said unto him, I am the Almighty power, walk before me, and be thou perfect, and I will make a covenant between me and thee, and will multiply thee exceedingly. Okay? You see that? It said verse 3, and Abraham fell on his face, and the Most High talked with him, saying, as for me, behold, my covenant is with thee, and thou shalt be a father of many nations. Neither shall thy name any more be called Abram, but thy name shall be Abraham. For a father of many nations have I made thee, and I will make thee exceeding fruitful, and I will make nations of thee, and kings shall come out of thee. Okay? That was told our forefather, to be fruitful. You see? And we're going to go back to that. And that's how we move when we was in our sovereignty. And we're going to go back to that, man. Okay? Kings are going to come out of us, man. It's going to be all about a legacy. Okay? It's going to all be about forwarding a legacy in the kingdom, man. Okay? This way of thinking, this way of existing, or I say the scriptures say, I'll get this and they're going to get some more examples. Okay? What was told to Noah, what was told to Abraham, which all these are the lineage of what? The sons of God. Okay? But that's why the scriptures say this as well. When you go to 1 Corinthians 1 and 31, it says, and they that use this world and not abusing it, for the fashion of this world passeth away. Okay? And this whole philosophy and mindset of this society is about to pass away. Because you go into the word fashion, in the Greek is schema. Okay? And it said the habitus as comprising everything in a person which strike the sense, the figure, the bearing, the discourse, the actions, the manner of life, etc. Okay? This about to pass away. You know? When you go back to strong definition, says as a mode or circumstance, external condition. Okay? All this is finna pass away. The earth is going to be set up where we are able to bring forth children in abundance, man. Okay? And have the resources to take care of them, man. You know? What you have, hey, some Jake's in the position to, make moves now, but at the same time, in the kingdom, we're all going to be in the position to bring forth and have abundance, man, and to multiply. Okay? Not like the manner of this world where everything is so limited and restricted. Okay? Now, so let's go back to Genesis and what was told. Let's see what was told Isaac. In Genesis 26:1, it says, and there was famine in the land beside the first famine that was in the days of Abraham, and Isaac went unto Amalek, all right, king of the Philistine, over Gerar, and the Lord appeared unto him and said, Go not down into Egypt, dwell in the land which I shall tell thee, sojourn in this land, and I will be with thee, and I will bless thee. For unto thee and unto thy seed I will give thee all these countries, all right, and I will perform the oath which I swear unto Abraham thy father, and I will multiply thy seed, and I will make thy seed to multiply as the stars of heaven, and will give unto thy seed all these countries, and in thy seed shall all the nations of the earth be blessed. Okay? Still talking about what? Multiplying. He told Noah, he told Abraham, all right, he told Isaac, and what is he going to tell Jacob, man? Okay? All right, this is Genesis 35 and 9. It says, and the Most High appeared unto Jacob again when he came out of Padanaram, and blessed him, and said, and the Most High said unto him, thy name is Jacob, thy name shall not be called any more Jacob, but Israel shall be thy name. And he called his name Israel. And the Most High said unto him, I am the Most High Almighty. Be fruitful and multiply. A nation and a company of nations shall be of thee, and kings shall come out of thy loins. Okay? So you go back to the intent of Yahweh Shema Shai. It was the intent for us to be fruitful and multiply. Okay? But this system is set up for us not to do that. So that's why Yahweh Shema Shai is about to destroy this whole system, man. Okay? But our forefathers, that's how when you a sovereign nation, you need your population, all right, to be booming. Because if you are a nation, guess what? The more men you have, okay, the more warriors you have, the more carpenters you have, okay, the more ironsmith you have. You see? And the more daughters you have, the more wives you have for those men to continue the legacy of the carpenters and the ironsmith and the warriors and the chefs and the craftsmen. Okay, the judges, the priests, the sons of Aaron. Okay, the priesthood, all these different, and that's when we was a sovereign nation. Okay, because a nation's strongest resource are the people. Okay, so if you're a sovereign nation, you will want to multiply as much as possible, man. Okay, but Esau has conditioned a slave mentality on our people to where they don't understand nation building. They put so much emphasis on this one life. Okay, now let's go here. This is the book of Judges, chapter 8, verse 30. And Gideon had 70 sons, which is 70 sons, all right, of his body begotten, for he had many wives. Okay, he had many wives, man. That was the norm. All right, and you go to Gideon. Gideon was a leader, all right, amongst our people, one of the judges. Okay, he was pretty much like a war hero, and he had a lot of spoil. You know, you go into Gideon, he would get a lot of spoil from these heathens, man. You know, he had a lot of substance, man. Okay, go First Chronicles 7:4, and it says, and this is speaking of Issachar, and it says, and with them by their generation, after the house of their fathers, were bands of soldiers for war, 36,000 men. Okay, for they had many wives and sons. Okay, so Issachar, which was a mighty warrior tribe, you know, those warriors kept reproducing themselves through those multiple women. Okay, this society, the Western culture, does not understand the nation, the concept of nation building. It's all about one lifetime. That's why people just take pictures of themselves all day. It's all about their timeline, what they're eating today, where they traveling to, the promotion they got, the new car they got. Okay, it's all about their one lifetime. It's not about legacy and nation building. That's why this concept, you know, is demonized. Okay, in the West. Okay, but this was a norm. All right, and within our culture, man. Okay, and it's going to come back. All right. Now, what I want to do, I want to pull up y'all sister. Oh, Eve. Eve is mad, and see, they act like this has something to do with them. Okay. They act like this man's life, him having these kids and these multiple uh, baby mama, or they say multiple women. They act as if it affects their lives, man. Okay, so I'm gonna play this. I'm gonna get to the point. But Eve is, oh boy, I'll let y'all hear, man. You know, hater, super hater.
I'm 34 with 30 plus kids.
Hold on, I ain't the right one. Oh, this might be. No, we good. We back. Yeah, it's a fight to get this lesson off, man. You know, we're gonna push through. Salakia, you know, y'all bear with me. You know.
I'm 34 with 30 plus kids. So you just heard him boast that. This is Brian Demon George. He is 30 freaking 4. He has 29 kids in the photo. Wait. No, he has 24 children in this photo. But as he says in this post, the legend, the legacy will live forever. I want see, that's an issue right there. We're gonna start it over. I want thank my kid's mother for helping me make this day possible. I want that.
I'm gonna fast forward to the point where Cause Eve brings up the time that he went to jail and all type of stuff. I'm like, good grief, son. You know, she brings up all that stuff. So I'm gonna let it play here. All right, you gonna see. All right, how any J. I'm gonna try to play this one more time, man. Because it's only do when I try to play the video, which I don't understand it. I'll try to play it one more time. If not, just get precepts concerning prophecy, on how, we're going to be in the kingdom.
I'm 34 with 30 plus kids.
So you just heard him. Right thing. It is literally impossible for a person with that amount of children to be omnipossible. She told police she tried to run into the kitchen after George kicked in the door, but the suspect grabbed her by her artificial hair. See, this is where I felt the article was being shady. Did y'all really have to say the hair was artificial? And it also says that the woman said she was able to get away from the apartment and she called the police and he was arrested. Now, what part of this? See, this is why I don't believe y'all when y'all try to gaslight black women into believing that a dustamite like this is harmless and at least he's involved in his children's lives. He gives me real sassy feminine energy, like you're so emotional because people are telling you the right thing. It is literally impossible for a person with that amount of children to be omnipresent in their lives. Physically impossible. There are some women who will try to lie to you. These women are misogamists and they will tell you, oh, marriage ain't this, and even if a man got multiple kids, he could still be an active father. Bullish. Tell yourself whatever you have to say to make you sleep at night because you knew you made a stupid decision and you don't want to.
Yeah, I'm just go to the precepts. I ain't gonna let it play. But I'll just leave the link in the description box. Like I say, it shut the whole thing down every time. But pretty much, Eve was talking about how it's impossible to do that, and she said the when white men do it, that they do it with one woman, and she said don't animals don't even do that, have multiple children with multiple species. She's dumb as hell. But yeah, I had wanted y'all to hear Eve response, but it is what it is. The hell with Eve. Okay, she gonna die. All right, she don't come out that mindset because she don't get it. But let's go to prophecy, man. I'm just go to prophecy and show how Yahweh Shema Shai is gonna set everything right. You know. Now, when you go to Psalms 144 and 11, it says, "Rid me and deliver me from the hand of strange children, whose mouth speaketh vanity, and their right hand is the right hand of falsehood." Okay, and this is speaking of Esau, Edom. Okay, And once Esau, Edom is removed out of the way, okay, then things are going to go back to its proper order, okay? And one of those proper orders being fruitful and multiplying, especially, as Israelites, man, okay? You liken to be as the sand of the sea, man. That's a lot. Okay, do you understand that sand, the sand of the sea? You know how many pieces of sand, if you just took a cup and scooped up one cup of sand, on the beach, you know how many, specks of sand is in that one cup? Then you have a whole beach. And then you have multiple beaches, man. Okay? Billions upon billions upon billions. Okay? It's going to be trillions of Israelites, man. Okay? And more. Okay? And it says, that our sons may be as plants grown up in their youth, that our daughters may be as cornerstones polished after the similitude of a palace, man. And that's going into the beauty, how beautiful, our women are going to be. Our daughters, our sons, are going to have a foundation. Okay, they're going to be born into a great foundation. Okay, an extension of their rulership of Yahweh Shai. Every Israelite son is going to be an extension of the rulership of Yahweh Shai. Okay, and it said the daughters, okay, so they're going to be polished as a similitude of a palace, man. Going to how beautiful they're going to be, man. Okay, we're going to have powerful sons and beautiful daughters, man. It's all we're going to produce as a nation. And it said that our garners may be full according all manner of store, that our sheep may bring forth thousands and 10,000s in our streets, man. And that's the resources. Because if you're going to have, as we're going to have, these huge families, okay, as we're going to have these huge families, the food supply is going to have to increase as well. So Yahweh Shema Shai about to multiply everything, man. Okay? And this society is against it. Okay? It said that our oxen may be strong to labor, that there be no breaking in nor going out, that there be no complaining in our streets. Ain't gonna be no more complaining about my baby daddy ain't nothing, and my baby mama trash, and no, ain't gonna be no such thing as baby mothers and baby daddies. Okay, there's gonna be rulers and wives, man. Okay, all gonna be nobility. Gonna be no more complaining, you depressed, because you got so many kids and you don't have the resources. It ain't gonna be none of that, man. Okay, we're gonna be well off, man. You see, it says, "Happy is that people that is in such a case." Yeah, happy is that people whose power is the Lord Yahweh Shema Shai. So that's a beautiful case to be able to bring forth, sons and to multiply sons and daughters, man, in the earth, man. That's a beautiful case. Okay. And just like the brother Awalam War, Isaiah 60 and 22 is that a little one shall become 1,000 and a small one a strong nation. I, the Lord, will hasten it in this time. So yeah, Yahweh Shema Shai is going to make these circumstances possible, man. First, through the destruction of this backwards and restrictive society, okay, turning the captivity of Israel, then what? He's going to set up the earth to bring forth and multiply and bring forth his strength so we can do what, man? Okay, so we can have the resources for these big families, man. Okay, I wish we could have played Eve, because Eve was just, she's completely indoctrinated by the serpent, But there's why a lot of women in America not gonna make it, because they can't get over this westernized way of thinking. Okay, but it is what it is, because it's prophesied. When you go to Ezekiel, get that in Ezekiel 36. All right, this is Ezekiel 36. All right, and 8, it says, "But ye, O mountains of Israel, ye shall shoot forth your branches, ye shall yield your fruit to my people of Israel, for they are at hand to come. For behold, I am for you, and will turn unto you, and ye shall be tilled and sown." Okay? "And ye shall be tilled and sown, and I will multiply men upon you," and this is speaking to the land. Okay? "All the house of Israel, even all of it, and the city shall be inhabited, and the waste shall be builded. And I will multiply upon you man and beast, and they shall increase and bring fruit. And I will settle you after your old estates. I will do better unto you than at your beginnings, and ye shall know that I am the Lord Yahweh by Shema Shai," man. Okay? Yeah, how about Shema Shai is all about multiplying, especially, okay, the sons of God, man. Okay, the sons and daughters of Yahweh Shema Shai. He's all about that multiplication, man. And we're going to be put in situations, okay, where we're going to be able to do that with ease, man. Okay? Because we're going to be in rulership. All right? So I just want to put that out there, man. You know, I just found it interesting. Like I said, I'll put this article back in the hold on. If y'all want to watch, you know, if you go to it and you just want to hear what Eve was saying, it's gonna be about the 30-minute mark. Let's see if it'll link it. But yeah, I just found that interesting. You know, Jake was going off and how people, responded to it. They really like, damn, it's a hell of a society, man. You know, you march for abortion, but you hate to see life. Showing that this is a pro-death, society. Esau has bread in the earth. Okay, so Lord will you was edifying, Salaki for the, the cutting out, man. God damn, I hate when they do that, but it is what it is. Lord will you was edified. Till next time, I say Shalom. Kwame Yashala Bible Ball DTA soon.